Hey y'all, CasualBarehn here, and I've been really wanting to do like a story thing with this game. Like, okay, I know I'm back on Fallout 4, but I don't know, this game is like, it's really good. Even though there's a bunch of bugs in it, like Bethesda could easily just fix it up, and they've got a gem here, you know what I mean? And I like that you can just have your own little story with it, and that's kind of why I wanted to do this whole story thing with it. My guy's story, for example, get out of the vault, your wife's dead, your son's missing, you're pissed off as all hell, you're out there for justice, for answers, you want to know where your son is. My guy literally just obliterated most of the Commonwealth before actually going to Diamond City. And then when I finally get to Diamond City, it just sets off a whole thing. You meet Valentine, and y'all go off, and you find Kellogg. He doesn't want to cooperate, so you end up butchering him and all his synths. Turns out you needed him, and he also had a pretty messed up story, but since he doesn't want a reason, you don't got much of an option. So my guy did what he had to do. It's regrettable, but there was no other way around it, so it is what it is. I did actually gather all the parts at that moment. I was like, oh, what are these? Who knows, I might need them down the road. And yeah, I needed them pretty much immediately. You didn't find out what his story was until after you killed him. That's right. But he wasn't reasoning with you anyway. Like, he knew what you were there for, and he didn't blame you, and he wasn't about to talk or anything. He was just straight out, we're gonna duke it out. One of us is gonna die, and the other one is gonna live, and we'll go from there. Well, find my son, find out the truth, find out that he's been completely brainwashed by the Institute, and it's kind of like, damn, I really, damn. Like, you don't want to kill him outright because it's a boy, but the people that he's working with are messed up. Like, okay, they have a lot of good technology, but the problem behind it all is the fact that they're going to replace people with synths. They have no intention of keeping humans around. They've decided that they're going to transition to synthetic humans, synths. And so I'm like, I was like, do I help these guys? Do I not help these guys? What are they really about? And yeah, digging, turns out they're not going to keep humans around. They're going to replace them. And they're actively doing that when you wake up. That's why they're the boogeyman of the Commonwealth. So, help the railroad free a few synths. And before things get too far, because, right off the bat, I'm joining the Minutemen. Preston Garvey gets me my first group of settlers, and we make our first moves. I've already made a bond with him by the time I get there, so it's like, like the railroad, they're a little crazy, but they got some really handy stuff. And I did help the Brotherhood of Steel a little bit, but turns out they're kind of extremist, fanatical weirdos, so not really what the Commonwealth needs. But Dance is alright. So keep Dance around. I think I sent him to Nordhagen Beach or something. The only companion that I butchered was X686 or something like that, or X688. Yeah, he got in the way. And I just annihilated him. So anyway, getting all the synths ready for an escape, I gave him all kinds of weapons and stuff. Then I went with the railroad, not the railroad, the Minutemen. Did something. What the heck did I do at Mass Fusion? I did something. I pissed off the Brotherhood of Steel. That's what I did. And then I got the Minutemen to launch an invasion of the Institute, which made that whole synth escape plan kind of go all awry, and the synths got sent to every which way, because I did let the people have a chance to escape and all that. So now they're just scattered across the Commonwealth, and the rail was like, okay, there's one over there, there's one over there. We're just reconnaissance missions and rescues and huntings, because every now and then there's a courser who also got out and is just doing what they can to kill things. So, watch the Institute turn into a nuclear crater. And then from there I turned my attentions on the Brotherhood of Steel. And man, I had so many of these Minutemen cannons ready to go. Like, I was already planning from the start, before the Pridwin even showed up. I was already like, okay, this is how it's gonna go down. Those guys are gonna come here and we're going to blast their blimp into oblivion, which happened. They got hit from who knows how many cannons, because I had a cannon at just about every settlement, and it was manned. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and throw one of these things. They were so, on in, and they did not stand a chance. Between the guns and my settlers at the castle that were well armed, they got obliterated. The vertibirds came in, got shot down almost immediately. Their power armor guys came in, got annihilated. And the guys that didn't have any power armor just, like, why'd you even show up? Because they just died instantly. I was ready. And I always wondered, is it one missile per settlement? You know that place across the river from Teffington Boathouse with the super mutants? I did this to them, and it just annihilated them. So anyway, blow up the Institute, blow up the Pridwin, secure the Commonwealth under the Minutemen, and have the railroad as our allies. We're all working together, bringing the Commonwealth to an age of peace and harmony as much as you can in an apocalyptic anarchy situation. But hey, there's some order now. We got checkpoints all over. We've got provisioners literally going all over the place. I guess the southern half is kind of lacking, but this northern half is just blanketed. So, my guy turns his attentions on. Oh yeah, I got a holotape, because I took the little Sean. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, when you're, I took the little Sean with me. I sent him to the castle, and he gave me the holotape. And I guess, like, basically right at the end there, it's like, it's like, hey, look, Dad, things just, they went the way they did, but you can make up for things, and this can be our thing together, and take care of him. It's kind of like that, like, hey, because of the way things went, we weren't able to have our time, but you can still have time with the synth, Sean, and there's that. So it's like, okay. And since I'm not anti-synth, I took him with me. Then, he built me some really cool stuff, like nice work. But I go around the whole Commonwealth, and I'm just having a whole bunch of kids. I guess my guy had like a little bit of a, what do they call that? Mental disruption, mental breakdown. Like, you're overly compensating for something that you lost to the point of it's like, whoa, this doesn't make sense anymore. Someone steals one Skittle, you go to the store and buy 10 bags of Skittles to make up for it. That's basically what my guy did with kids. To the point that I actually this is an island where I sent, this is all my kids. I think there's like one bot there. Yeah, one bot. But pretty much it's like this settlement is my kids. All my kiddos went there. Someone showed up. I found that like this one and this one I found way later. Spectacle Island is a huge place. Like, you literally do have an entire island to yourself. Wow. But the only thing is, in this game, when you start to put too many things on stuff, I noticed, like, for example, I'll be on Spectacle Island, I'll be trying to grab something, and it'll be selecting a sentry gun on the other side of the island. And I'm just like, I don't want to pick up that turret. Sentry. No, not sentry, turrets. Those Mark 7 and all that. Yeah, you're trying to pick up a little toilet, but your guy has a turret 10 miles away selected. It's like, okay, this isn't what I want. I'm trying to pick up the toilet. Please let me pick up the toilet. I don't want it right next to the bed. I want it over there in the little shed. Yeah, so that's kind of what I want to do. I want to just like go on my guy's story. Other than that, I'm kind of stumped about what to do. But I'll see y'all in the next video. So night or day, make it great. I'll see y'all next time. Take care.